Hi guys, it is June 2023, Angelica popping in here while I'm editing this video for the final time because I've sat down so many times to do it. I just wanted to come on and say this video is very vulnerable. It's very emotional. Ooh, I am so nervous to upload this video. It's just a lot. There's a lot of me filming my own breakdowns. I guess that was therapeutic for me. There's a lot of me talking through my own emotions, some of which, I definitely don't still feel that way this much later. It was just really hard. I want to be raw and open and honest about that. And divorce is just so hard to survive. I don't know how so many people do it. It was the worst time of my life. Don't ever want to do it again. But I hope you guys enjoy the update, and I will see you next time. I'm just feeling a lot of things. Honestly, want to talk to you guys about it, but just can't really. And it's just such a hard thing to go through. And it's like I've made a decision. Yeah, I've made a decision, but going through with that is a different story. And it's like, it's not the decision that I want necessarily. Like, it's not what I would have chosen for myself. It's just what I feel like I have to do for myself. But then I get scared. I get scared of being alone, and then I get mad at myself for being scared of that, because I'm like, yeah, I'm a badass independent woman, but then I'm scared of that. Like, what? So I get scared of that. I get scared that this is like the most that someone will ever love me. Which is kind of fucked up, honestly. I get scared that I'm like being crazy. Like, am I insane? I know I'm not insane, but it's like, I still don't hate him. How do you leave someone? I just want to, like, not feel like shit. And I'm really tired of wondering, like, why? Like, why did I have to go through all of this? Do you know what I mean? I can't. Oh God, I absolutely, like, cannot console myself right now. I just want to be happy. Be happy and have fun and enjoy my life and go and see places with someone that I love and explore a little bit and just feel, free, and not feel like I'm disrespecting myself by staying with someone. I don't know where this footage is gonna go or if it's ever gonna be uploaded, but I don't really have anything else to say right now. I still haven't been in my house today. I want to be comfy and be in my house, but I don't want to be in a situation that makes me more vulnerable. First of all, I don't know if anyone, like, needs to hear this or wants to hear this. I'm telling this to myself right now and sharing it with you in case someone needs to hear it. I know that I can make it through this. And I know that even if it doesn't work out how I want it to, I'm going to be fine, right? I don't know, I kind of thought I had already processed it and I was like cool with it and I was already over it and everything was fine, and I was not fine, and I literally didn't start processing it until just today. So yeah, it's definitely going to be down from here. Angelica glows down again. And I've been putting it off. I've been like, oh, well, I want to have my routine better before, you know, things officially end, or I want to have everything in my house organized before then, or I want to have like things packed up, or I want to have all of my clothes sorted out. And I'm just giving myself a lot of excuses to not do it because I don't want to do it. Not really. Like, you don't marry someone thinking, you know, wow, can't wait for this divorce to happen. Especially not when you are a week into 18 and so ready to be independent and so ready for adulthood, or think that you're so ready. I thought I was so ready for all of those things. Literally had just turned 18 when I moved out and moved in with him, and no matter all of the things that have happened in the relationship, it doesn't even matter. Like, it boils down to, if no trauma and no bad things had happened in our relationship, we still would not be like compatible people because we've changed so much. We were so young. I was especially so young, but we were both so young, and we had no clue what the fuck we were doing or how to love someone properly. And yeah, it was doomed from the start. It was doomed from the start, but I see from where I'm at now that I had to go through all of this for a reason. I have made the best decisions that I could in that moment, every moment of every decision that I've ever made. I've made what I thought was the right decision then, and I have learned a lot from those decisions. I do wish that it could have been different. Mind me having a breakdown outside of the bank. We could meet now as the people that we are at this point, and maybe it would be different. I don't know. And there's no way to know. And it's so hard to make a decision as a young adult that is so life-altering and so different from what you're used to. And you have no way to know if it was a mistake or not. Like, you just have to do it. I'm someone who likes to plan things. I like to have, I don't know, like a lot of proof of something before I make my decision. And I like stability, and I just know it wasn't headed in the direction that I wanted my life to go in, and it wasn't fulfilling my needs in a relationship, and there were things that I was not healing from in this relationship. I've not cried about it for a little while. So many emotions. And face it and be grateful for what it taught me, and be proud of myself for making a step to put myself first. But it's hard. It's hard to know, like, what if that was it? And I know I'm gonna miss him so much. I feel like this relationship molded me so much. Yeah, this breakdown is not getting better for a minute, so I'm just gonna shut up. In February 2022, I made a very hard decision to get divorced. The divorce was final in September, just days after my 25th birthday. So that was fun. It was a life-altering decision that I put a lot of thought into. It wasn't something that was made in haste. I'm very thankful for the relationship, for the things it taught me, and the type of love that I experienced there. Honestly, there is something just super therapeutic about crying in a parking lot. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of crying in parking lots lately. Like that feeling when you know you're making the best decision for yourself, but it's gonna make your life super complicated, and it's very emotional, and it's not gonna be easy. It's so much easier to just not do that thing that you know is the thing that you need to do for yourself. After divorce, I wouldn't say that I'm where I thought I would be by now. But it's part of my journey, and everything is for the plot, right? So we're just rolling with the punches. There have been so many things. Adjusting to being alone for the first time in my life is still proving to be a big undertaking. There's been so many times I wanted to reach out to my friends here on social media, but out of respect for my own privacy and other people's privacy, and an understanding that my headspace wasn't always in the right spot to be sharing, I decided to stay to myself instead of being online very much. There were so many times over the last few years when I was not in a good place mentally. I questioned myself. I've struggled with depression and some other really intense mental things, and I wanted to make sure that I calmed down a little bit and was in a good headspace when I finally finished editing and posted this video. Since the divorce, there have been so many different highs and lows. I'm learning myself in ways I didn't think I could after years of being a certain way and thinking, oh, I need to get back to myself, even from a health perspective of losing weight. Like, oh, I need to get back on track and I need to get back to myself and get back to the me that I was before. I've come to terms with the fact that I will never be that person again. I've gone through huge events in my life that have completely changed who I am as a person and how I operate and what my goals are and the direction I want to go in. And that's the reality. You know, I don't need to get back on track. I'm making a whole new track for myself, a whole new version of myself, and I'm not really sure what it's going to be. That's how I feel with my channel too. I'm not sure what I'm going to be sharing here. Life as a single girl in her 20s, pursuing music and wellness is pretty hectic, but I want to express how grateful I am for the love that you've all shown me, the patience that you've had. Thank you so much for people who reached out to check on me. It meant so much more to me than I could have ever expressed, and I'm sending you all so much love. I missed you so much, and I'm excited to be back.